What if the driest, hardest, and the most silent season of your life isn't God punishing you, but God trusting you with the one test that only the wilderness can teach?
David was anointed by God as a teenager. He defeated Goliath and did everything right. And immediately he was haunted by the very king that he served. Not because he sinned, not because he failed, but because obedience makes you a target. He spent 15 years in caves holding on to a promise that looked like it was dying every single day. Joseph, on the other hand, was given a dream by God. He went from a pit to prison, and before the palace actually ever came. I know what that gap feels like between what God has showed you and where your life is currently now. But I want you to know that distance isn't abandonment. God wasn't absent. He was actually architecting. He is the fourth man that looked like the Son of God that appeared inside the furnace. Some encounters with God only happen in the fire. Some of those dry seasons has to shape you to where God is actually taking you to. God does not need the platform, but God needs your dry season in order for you to get into the platform. So if right now prayer feels like an empty room, your faith feels like it's barely breathing, don't mistake God's silence for his absence. The dry season is where he strips away everything that you were using instead of him, until all that is left is actually naked trust. I have sat in that silence before and I know how heavy it gets, but I don't understand this, but I still believe you. That is the most mature prayer that you will ever pray. Because transformation isn't built on the mountain days, but it's who you choose to be when the mountain disappears and when there is nothing that you still look up to. Isaiah 40 verse 31 says, those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will mount up with wings like eagle. They will run and not be weary, and they will what? Walk and not faint. It is never those who perform perfectly, not those who never struggled. It is those who hope, those who stay, those who trust. When it even makes no sense. The fire is real, the dryness is real, and the silence is real, but so is God. And he has never once left anyone in the wilderness without bringing them through. Because it's not by might, not by power, but by the Spirit of the Lord. Zechariah 4 verse 6.
Do well to like, share, and subscribe.